So hello and a very warm welcome back to Hugh's Nursery. This is going to be this year's tomato bed, and I just want to use this as a perfect example of explaining the importance of looking after your soil. So what I believe is that the soil is the most important element when it comes to growing food, because the health of the soil has a direct impact upon the health of the vegetables. And there's so much to soil, and I'm not going to go into the biology and chemistry makeup of it, but all you need to understand is that a good quality soil is one that has a lot of organic matter. And this organic matter has so many benefits. And one of the most important things, apart from adding nutrients into the soil, is also the fact that it can retain moisture. So if you look at this one here, you can see the soil is quite poor quality. Yes, it hasn't had water for a while, but I can see the dust coming up. And there's not much organic matter because it's been depleted. We grew the tomatoes in on this side last year. Tomatoes do like a lot of nutrients. They have two sets of roots, a top layer and a bottom layer. So they're basically sucking all of the nutrients away. So now the most important thing is there might be a little bit of nutrients left, but the most important thing is I'm going to do what I did for this bed onto this one. So all I need to do here, like I did for that bed, is add about a 5 centimetre or 2-inch layer of organic matter. So this can be well-rotted manure, homemade compost, multi-purpose compost, anything like that that is well rotted down and has lots of nutrients, particularly nitrogen, which is needed for that really fresh, green, healthy growth. And I need that nitrogen because in here I'm going to put in a salad mix. The solar tunnel gives us a unique opportunity to start growing things earlier on. And yes, I regret not doing it last year, but what I'm going to do for this year right now is to maximize the opportunity that we have here. So I'm going to be putting on a lot of compost onto this and then going straight in and planting some seeds. So I guess the biggest problem is sourcing this organic matter. If you're fortunate enough to live in a rural area, then there are plenty of farmers around who will have a lot of manure. But what you need to do is you need to supplement them or thank them, either by paying some money or doing some kind of deal where you share a percentage of your produce as a thank you. And I think something like that could be really effective. But again, the best thing that you can do is actually to create your own compost, and that's something I really want to look into doing a lot more here on Hugh's Nursery this year, because if we can get to a stage where we don't rely on any other external inputs, so we're doing everything from seed saving to building soil and having a holistic system, but an enclosed system, I think that is a really good goal to strive for. Now, I don't think that I'll ever get there 100%, particularly when it comes to seed saving, but the closer I get to it, then it means I have a bigger resistance to change. So if you have any questions to do with this video, then don't hesitate to ask. And just remember, the really important thing is to make sure that you do replenish your soil every year. Set yourself a target of at least 5 centimetres or 2 inches of organic matter on top of everything. And that's a really good baseline to begin with.